So yeah, my good people, welcome to another session with me. But before we start with this session, let me introduce you to the Red Print Trading Solution. So we help traders build their progressive system, implement their systems without making any form of error, so they can be able to obtain the consistent results that they're looking for. So we have two different types of packages. This $170 that consists of live trading sessions, advanced supply and demand calls, both for beginners and advanced traders, a risk management plan where we speak about our trading journals, our trading plans, our risk self-evaluation process, trading psychology, where we have a psychological mentor that helps us on building our mental and emotional states. And you also get a one-on-one coaching session with me. So this comes with extra information that can help you to grow as an individual. And like I said, it's only $170. And then for this package here, we for the $85 package, it's the same thing, but you won't be getting only one thing, the one session with me. So if you want to learn how to build your progressive system, obtain consistent results, or if you have any of psychological related problems, risk related problems, skill set type of problems, this is the right place for you to start your trading journey with us. And then kindly note that for those of you guys that are currently looking for the right platform to trade, Exness is the right place for you guys to um, implement your trading systems as they offer us with instant withdrawals, instant deposit, unmatched trading spread, 24/7 live support. They have swap free. So for swing traders, this is the best place for you to trade. More speed, less slippage, and then best in security. So personally, I trade with Exness because of their smooth trading gold platform, right? And another thing, I don't like having to wait a day or two for my money. For internet banking, for those of you guys that are around South Africa, kindly note that it takes them at least a minimum of 2 minutes for them to process your withdrawal and get the funds into your account. If not, try it out and then send me a message afterwards. But please make sure that the method that you use to deposit is the method that you're going to use to withdraw, right? And you also stand a chance to win prize giveaways such as your mentorship program, laptop, tablet, cash giver, weekly cash giveaways. And yeah, I'm looking forward to working with some of you guys and wishing you guys nothing but a profitable trading journey. And let's get into today's video. So yeah, my good people, welcome to a market recap session with me, where we are just going to be going through our past analysis, seeing what we did right, what we did wrong, and also trying to establish new opportunities within the market. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And please check out the description section if you're interested in joining our trading community, and then create your Exness trading account. And do not forget that once you create your account, you stand a chance to win massive giveaways, right? So I'm looking forward to working with you guys on the giveaway side. And yeah, let's get into it. So on gold, we're looking for buying opportunities, right? Why? Because of price has been bullish, like I said, but it has been on a consolidative structure. Because of it has been ranging in between this high and this low here. So these are the two key major areas that gold has been ranging in between, right? Which means as long as you don't have a break on a high or a break on a low, we are ranging in between these two areas here. And previously, like I said, we have what this impulsive structure, correctional structure, impulsive correction, which means you're looking for a possible impulsive structure to go and eliminate those highs there. And then previously, like we said, we are looking for buying opportunities at this demand area here. We're looking forward to using this demand area here as our area of interest so that we can take price buying opportunities from this level to impulse with it to that level. And we're also using, I think it was a supply area. We're using a supply, FIB supply area actually, right? To look for selling opportunities within the structure to push down with price to the demand area and then rally up with it. And then, as we've mentioned, that okay, this is going to be our temporary high, and then this will definitely be our temporary low, right? But in the meantime, what is it that we're doing? We're looking for opportunities inside this correctional structure, right? There was a 4 hour demand. Was it a 4 hour, 8 hour demand? There was an ish. I didn't pay this thing. Why didn't you take money from my account actually? But yeah, never mind. There was an 8 hour demand area, right? There was an 8 hour demand area that price has left out, right? At this level here. Oh, here it is. Wow. Here it is. So there's this demand area here that we're looking for buying opportunities from it. And then this means that okay, price was shifting from what? Was shifting from a correctional to impulsive structure, but then there was um a break on a high here. So there was a break on a high here. As the SMC guys like to say that it's a change of character where price breaks a low and then it also breaks a high at the same time. This means that okay, there's a possible shift of market structure. And then if you check on the 3 hour time frame, we check on a 3 hour time frame, you'll see that okay, we have this untested demand area here. We have this untested demand area. So this means that okay, this level here is going to be considered as what? As our temporary low. So now, what is it that you're most likely to see? Since well, there was a high elimination here, this means that okay, there was untested supply area resting above. So if we have an untested resting supply above, this means that okay, we are most likely to see price push down to our point of interest, tap into our 3 hour demand area, and then we can start looking for those impulsive movements to the upside to go and eliminate that high resting above. Right. So this means that okay, this is what you're most likely to expect on gold. It's nothing complicated, man. We just shifting from an impulsive structure to a correctional structure. So on this correctional structure, we look for selling opportunities until we tap into our point of interest. Once we tap into our point of interest, we push up to come and eliminate this temporary high here. And then we keep looking for buying opportunities inside this internal impulsive, inside the um impulsive structure, right? So there will be internal impulse and corrections occurring inside this movement. Same with this one here. You see, this is the overall movement from this low to this high, right? It's going to be an impulsive structure, but there's also what? Impulse, correction, impulse. Inside those areas, you have impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, correction. A shift from an impulsive to correctional. And then inside this correctional, there's an impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, correction. Now you're looking for impulsive to our point of interest, and then we can push with price to the upside to go and eliminate the high resting above. So now let's move. German 30, it has been quite consolidative, man. German 30, I think there was an 8 hour demand. So this is where the 8 hour demand was, right? If you possibly can go to your, because I don't know, this guy didn't debit from my account, right? If you can possibly go to your 8 hour time frame, you'll see that okay, there's an untested demand area. Let's check a daily time frame. There's nothing on a daily. There's an 8 hour demand area that push price to the upside. So now what is it that we are seeing within the markets? We can see that okay, price is on an impulsive structure, and then there was this demand area that we've also established last week, a 5 minute demand area that we've also established. So we use this supply area here, we use this false supply area here to push price down so it can come to its demand area, right? Push down to it, come to its demand area, and then rally to the upside afterwards. So this means that okay, now the reason why price is not breaking this area is because of this strong resistance here, right? That has 1, 2, 3, and then 4 touches. So which means price was meant to actually be on a correctional structure before pushing to the upside. So what does this mean? This means that okay, we want price to actually do what? We want price to shift from a correctional structure to an impulsive structure, but we firstly have to outline our key level, an area of interest, an area where we want to look for our buying opportunities from, right? Let's check a 3 hour time frame. So in a 3 hour time frame, we can firstly start using this demand area here. So this can be the demand of our interest. So we are using what? We are using this supply area here to bring price back down so it can come tap into our point of interest, meaning that this will be our temporary low. And then we are going to look for buying opportunities from this level here to impulse with price to come and eliminate all the internal range resting liquidity, right? We want to have something like this on our setup. So which means that okay, all you had to do at this level was to look for an impulse correction, impulsive movement to the downside. And then you're going to look for a shift in price structure, and then you're going to have those impulsive and correctional structures to come and eliminate the higher resting above. So you look for selling opportunities because of your shifting from a correctional to impulsive. I mean, you're shifting from an impulsive to a correctional. So the major overall direction for this is a bearish structure. So which means your A setup models would normally be what? Your sell structure, right? If possible, let me not give you guys a secret code actually on how you can, yeah, just figure it out yourself. And yeah, let's move down to another pair. So yeah, my good people, this is another reminder that for those of you guys that are currently trading with Exness, please make sure that you send me a DM so that I can be able to add you to the giveaway group where you will be getting a mini mentorship program, market breakdown sessions, my trade analysis, and you will be getting your prize giveaways such as your laptop, um, your tablet, cash weekly giveaway, and also few spots for the exclusive mentorship program. So if you are trading with Exness, send me a DM. And if you find value around my videos, man, please create an Exness trading account so you can actually get access to extra quality information that I have created for you guys. Why Exness? Instant withdrawal, instant deposits. Different payment methods, quality service in terms of security and customer service. We don't experience slippage, and also we have a swap-free trading platform, right? Meaning that we hold trades overnight, we don't get charged for any of those things. So if you want to elevate your trading journey, this is the right platform for you to do that. And let's get back into this video. So yeah, guys, this is NAS100. So NAS100, as we said last week, that okay, we're looking for selling opportunities on NAS100. You wanted to use this high break here to bring price back down, and then we use this key level here to create the retracement back to our point of interest, and then we also used the low break here to bring price to our point of interest, also to push price back down so it can come down and do what, and eliminate our temporary low. So this was our point of interest. No, this was our temporary low. And then we possibly had what? A point of interest resting below here. We had a point of interest resting below. So let's check a 4 hour time frame. Maybe we can have something here. Yeah, we have this untested demand area here. We have this untested demand area here. We have this untested demand area here. So which means we're going to use this area here as our temporary low. So this would be our temporary low, right? And then from there, we are going to look for the buying opportunities from this level here to impulse price to what? To impulse price to the upside to come and eliminate what? To come and eliminate that area. So you see, it's quite simple. When you're on a correctional structure, we look for selling opportunities. Impulsive structure, we look for buying opportunities. But there's a technique on how you should look for those buying opportunities, right? There's a technique on how you can look for those buying opportunities within the markets, right? It's nothing complicated. It's just straightforward. And the only thing you have to do is invest your time and energy. You'll find the truth about this. So for NAS 100, I wouldn't say there's anything special. Like I said, it's a recap. Nice trades. And yeah, there's this guy called Dow Jones, man. This guy has been consolidating for quite a while now. So with Dow Jones, right, what is it that we are seeing on price, right? We can see that there's a high elimination here, right? And then previously this high was what? I think it was, what was it? Is it this? No, I don't think it was Dow Jones. I don't think it was NAS 100. It was ranging on a high, right? So with Dow Jones, I want us to do what we did with NAS 100 with it, right? So let me show you what we did with NAS 100. So with NAS 100, there was a time price was playing at this level here, right? It broke and then gave us a retest. So we are also going to look for those selling opportunities to the downside, right? And to see if if it doesn't have the potential of at least retracing somewhere around this level here. Let's just see if price doesn't have the potential of actually retracing somewhere around this level here, right? So that's what we want from price. If not, if it doesn't, we are most likely to come and eliminate that low here, right? So what is it that we can see? We can see that, okay, there was a high elimination here, and then a new high has been created. And then which means now we are ranging in between this internal low and external range high. And then there was a point of interest resting here that pushed price up to a supply area. Now the selling structure might actually come in handy. So now what do we do? Switch time frames. When we switch our time frames, what is it that we can see now? So let's just put this guy here and then put him here. So what is it that we can see within the markets now is that There was a supply area here, right? There was a supply area here. Check a 3 hour time frame, as you guys can see. There was a supply area here. That price came back and tested. So this is our supply area here. Price came back and tested the supply area. And then now there was a demand, we call this a false demand area, right? So there was this demand area here. There was this demand area. So the main objective of this demand area was to push price to a supply area, eliminating all the internal range liquidities. So this means that, okay, once we've tapped into that area, what is it that we want to see on price now? What we want to see on price is a push to the downside to come and tap into that level there. So which means here we are supposed to look for selling opportunities. So it's scaled down to a 1 hour time frame. So price has been on a consolidative structure, but there was this supply area that price came for, right? There was this supply area that price came for. I think it was around FOMC or something. Well, it wasn't FOMC. Price came down for this supply area here, so which means we are supposed to look for selling opportunities. But you can see, man, there is not really a movement on this guy. It's just a bit consolidative at this moment, right? Ranging in between this low and that high. And I wouldn't say there's sense of direction at the moment, right? So we'll just wait for him to break maybe the lows, and then we can start looking for our opportunities within the markets, right? We can start looking for the opportunities within the markets because maybe let's say let's scale down to a small let's scale down to a smaller time frame, maybe a 15 minutes time frame, right? Maybe we can find an opportunity. Oh, there is an opportunity, the supply area here. So you can see that, okay, there's this supply area here with an untested um, temporary highs. So which means that, okay, we are most likely to see price do what? If possible, we are most likely to see price respect the demand area. So let's do this. We are most likely to see price respect this demand area, go to a supply area, break and push to the downside afterwards. So that's what we are looking for. And then we are looking for that test directly to that low there. So that's what we can look for on US30. And yeah, that's it from me for today. This is our market recap. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. And do not forget to join the Red Print movement. And happy, happy, happy trading.